A helicopter ride like this over New York City usually costs over $1,000, but in this video I want to tell you how I got it for less than half of the price and how I got even someone else to pay for it. Welcome back, my name is Joel and this is the Tick Off Tuesday show where I talk about how I ticked off over half of my bucket list so you can do the same. And today I'm gonna talk about this item that I have ticked off. Going on an open door heli ride over New York City. That has been something that I wanted to do for quite some time. But every time I looked into it, I was always like, oh, that's so expensive. Like the packages start at around $1,000 for a 30-minute long flight. And I felt like, phew, I'm not gonna be able to afford that. And you might think the same, so maybe you should just remove it off your bucket list. But the main message of this video is that you shouldn't stop when you feel like something is too expensive, because I want to prove to you that there are more ways to make something happening. Because unfortunately that's a mistake that a lot of people make, that in their head they're like, oh, I cannot afford this, so therefore I cannot do it. And then they stop the thinking process and they don't think further. But I wrote an entire page about this in my bucket list planner, and it is about the different opportunities that you might find when you keep looking for it. So maybe, yeah, you're right, you cannot afford the full price. But what about asking them for a discount? Or what about offering them another service, like something that you're very good at, whether that's content creation, maybe graphic design, web design, and you could redesign their website. Just think about what is a skill that might be valuable for that company. So in return, they can offer you a discount or maybe even provide it for free. So this was the approach that I took. I was thinking about who could I work with that needs content from a helicopter ride. And instantly I was thinking about Insta360. I've been working with them for many years already. And I was like, that would be epic. Like if I could hold a Insta360 camera out of the helicopter and get some shots, yeah, I think they would like that. So I talked to Insta360 and they were just about to release a new camera. So that was perfect. And they were down to make that happen. But then the next issue was that paying $1,000 for just the flight itself would exceed their budget. So I was like, well, let's just message the flight or the helicopter company to see if they would be down to collaborate on this as well. I sent them an email explaining that I work for Insta360 and that I would love to go on a flight with them. But also I put a video pitch in there. It's something that I always do because it just stands out a little bit more. And basically in the video I was telling them about my plan, what I would like to do and what they can benefit. I didn't even mention yet that I could tag them in the Insta360 post, because Insta360's Instagram profile has like almost 2 million followers, because I first wanted to see how they respond, and then if they said no, we cannot do it, then I could offer that as well, and hopefully by doing that I can convince them. But yeah, they got back to me and they were like, it sounds like an awesome project and we can give you 70% off, plus we can put you in a hot shoe seat or something is what they call it. So it's guaranteed that you will sit next to the door. So obviously you want to have the best position to get those shots. Because if you don't do that, you could end up sitting in the middle where you don't have access to the open door. And I mean, the main reason why you want to do this flight is so you can put your feet over the ledge. I actually looked up this package again, and I mean, they currently have this 70% off spring special deal. Usually you can see it costs $1,099, which is absolutely crazy. And right now it's $330, but that's just for the 30-minute flight. And you can additionally book this shoe selfie seat. It's an option that you can get for $190. So that comes extra. And then also you have the taxes and everything. So you would have to pay way over $1,000 for this. But because they gave me 70% off and put me in that shoe selfie seat for free, I saved a ton of money. Now you might think, well, I don't have those connections. I don't have those video skills and all of this, but that's not the point. The point I want to make in this video is that most likely you have a skill that might be valuable for someone else. I mean, I get it, this helicopter thing, it is an expensive thing, but what about something that costs $50 or $100? Like, whatever that thing is, I'm pretty sure you find something that you can do or offer that is worth $50 or $100. It's just that I want to encourage you to not stop thinking once you hit that roadblock and you think, okay, you cannot afford that. Because when you hit that roadblock, then it's the time to keep thinking. What is something that you could do? Think really hard and I'm pretty sure you will come up with something. And like this, my friends, this is how you make your bucket list become reality. If you want to see more of these videos, don't forget to subscribe and then I'll see you next week. Bye bye.